dear children, here is the continuation of the previous class. Let me recall what has been done in the previous class. Right, boys and girls? Here I go. We have seen last class the statements. First we have seen the tokens. There are 5 tokens are there. They are keywords, identifiers, literals, separators and operators. Before I could teach about the data types in Java, let me do tiny programs, because our strength is only the programming. So let me start writing the program in BlueJ. I wish and pray all the class 9ers should install BlueJ in your laptop or desktop without fail. We will be writing the program. You copy down the program, maybe at the most 5-6 lines, not much, not a lengthy programs. Get it typed, key in that, punch the program on the editor. That is one of the component of your BlueJ is called as editor. Type the program. Once if you type, then left top corner you have a tab called as compile. Your program, what you have typed, Java program gets compiled. Compilation means what? The program what you have written, does it follow the syntax of Java? What do you mean by syntax? Do you follow the grammar of Java? If error is found, if there is an error, variety of errors are there, it will emphasize, it will underline so and so line, so and so column, there is an error. That error needs to be rectified. We call debugging. Bug means an error, debugging means rectifying that error. We need to rectify that error. After rectifying the error, then if there are no syntax error in the notification area, you find no syntax error. Means your program is flawless, error free. Then what you need to do is, we need to get the output of the program. That will be in a separate window called as viewer. You have a first component is called as editor, the second component is called as debugger, and third component is called as viewer. I wish every one of you should install BlueJ in your computer system. Okay, it's a tiny app, small app. You can download it, and you can't do it in your mobile, right? Give a try in your laptop or desktop. Okay, boys and girls. Number 1. Number 2. Yesterday I introduced about the statements, right? In the previous class I introduced about the statements. Statements are 2 types. One is called as executable statement. Another one is called as non-executable statement. Okay, I'm going to introduce 3 statements. The first statement is called as an assignment statement. I gave 5 examples in the previous class. Assigning a value, assigning a string, assigning a character, assigning a formula. We have done, right? I also taught you system.out.println. System.out.println. It's a statement which will give the output on your monitor. Today I am going to teach you the remark statement, and I am going to do the first Java program. I am going to write a tiny program which I am going to do it. Okay, here I go. What is a remark statement? I repeat again, assignment statement we have done, print statement we have done, remark statement I am going to do. What is a remark statement or non-executable statement? The moment compiler comes across a remark statement or a comment statement, it will skip. Means that's good for nothing. It won't do any work. It won't do any task. Then why are we writing so? The reason is documentation. What you intend to do, what you are up to, that needs to be told. To do so, you have to have a comment statement. There are two types of comment statements. A comment statement can be written with the help of double slash. Boys and girls, this is slash. If you write twice, that statement will not be executed. Write a statement for program to compute tax. What does it signifies? I am giving a comment or I am giving a remark. What I intend to do it, I am going to calculate the tax. This is what if you want to accommodate a statement, a remark or a comment in one line, it should be, if it is a single line or one line comment, it should be double slash. I give a comment which runs over a line. I give a comment, remark, which doesn't fit in one line, which comes in two lines. So what do I do is, in that case, slash hashtag, keep writing, this is the comment, continue, the comment goes there and end with this asterisk slash. This is called as single line, the comment. What is this is, whenever you have, need not be 2 lines, if you have 3 lines, 4 lines, if you want to have more than one line, which we call multiple line, multiple line remark or comment. Do you understand, boys and girls? And both, any sensible programmer should insert as many comments as possible in your Java program. Right, boys and girls? As many comments as possible. And in particular, from your examination point of view, you are expected to write, the council will expect the child writes the program with the appropriate messages or appropriate comments or appropriate remarks. To write the remark or comment, you have to have a comment statement. There are 2 types of comment statement, double slash or slash asterisk. Keep writing multiple comments and end with this asterisk slash. Begin with slash asterisk and end with the asterisk slash. Is this clear? So this is called as a comment statement. I am going to write a small program. I am going to write a small program with 3 statements: remark statement, assignment statement, and a print statement. I am going to do a program. Okay, boys and girls, what I do it, kindly copy it right away. Kindly copy it right away. What do I do it? The first Java program of your life. I repeat again, this is our strength. What do you mean by that? We are good at Java programming. Hence, I request you boys and girls should practice this program right from the go. Means you write, I am going to write a simple few lines program. You should know the meaning of it. You should practice. Practice means you should know the syntax. You should know the graph. Syntax means SYNTAX. Syntax means not syntax. Syntax means grammar of a language. Here I am going to write the first program. After completing this program, pause this video, copy down this program in your notebook. When we have a normal classes, once the virtual class come to an end, I don't think it will come to an end till 31st of May 2021. Afterwards, I hope and pray we have a normal classes. I will check your notebook where you should have this program. Okay, whatever the program, henceforward I do it, it should be in your copy. Is this clear? Here I go. Write a Write a Java program to compute You guys know what is GST is, right? It's a tax. Recently, you go to a restaurant, have your food, right? If you spend 100 bucks, 5 rupees you have to pay as GST. Out of this 5 rupees, 5 percentage, 2.5 percentage will go to center, union government, and 2.5 percentage will go to state government, which is called as GST, right? I am going to calculate. Whatever the amount is there, we are going to calculate how many percentage. I am not talking about hotel, I gave an example of hotel. Here, you buy a product. For example, you buy this product. If you buy this product, the cost of this product may be X amount. If it is X amount, 18% means X into 18 by 100. The original cost of this price plus 18% GST, when you put together, that becomes the gross amount to be paid by the customer. We are going to calculate the same. Now here I go, boys and girls, have a close look. Write a Java program to compute 18% GST on given amount. On a given amount. This is the program, okay? This is the program. What are they asking you? I will be giving an amount. Whatever the amount, calculate 18% on it. That becomes your GST. That becomes your GST. GST. It's a tax. So what the original amount of the product plus 18% when you put together, when you add these two, that becomes the amount to be paid, which I am going to do right now. Simple program. Okay. It's a healthy habit, boys and girls. Any programmer, a structured programmer do this job. And they counsel insist. You must write comment before you begin your program. What are we up to? What are you going to do it? We are going to calculate. To calculate GST. Okay, GST or tax you can write. No matter whichever the government is surviving by we the taxpayers. Okay, now to calculate the tax. The tax is called as, what is it called as taxes? We call GST. Right? Here I go. Goods and service tax they call. GST means goods and service tax. Any goods, anything we do it, you have to pay the tax. For example, you recharge it. When you recharge it, what happens is, if you recharge 100 rupees, do you get 100 rupees? No. The talk time or your data will be of 89 rupees. Where does this 11 rupees goes or 12 rupees go or 18 rupees goes? They go towards the GST. Whatever the GST is collected is divided 50% taken away by the state, 50% is taken away by the center, union government. Okay, now here I know. This is the remark statement or comment statement. As I told you, comment should always begin with a double slash because it's only one line. What are you going to do in this program? To calculate the GST, right? Goods and service tax, we call GST, right? Now, this is the most crucial one, boys and girls. Anything and everything you do it in Java, whole lot should be in lowercase. In your language, small letters. It should be done in terms of class. What are you going to do it? You are going to calculate. What are you going to do it? What the class name is called as? The class name is called as GST. This is the first program. Please pay utmost attention, boys and girls. The moment you write a class, this is the name we the users give. What is the name again? GST. Anything you can give. GST is shortest form of goods and service tax. Right? The class should begin and close. The whole lot you have to write in a pair of braces. Some they call curly bracket, some they call flower bracket. No, the correct name is called as braces. Correct name is called as what? Braces. Is this clear? Is this clear? So you have to open it and close it. Whenever there is an opening, there has to be a closing. You need to do the balancing. This is the class name. Inside the class, there are two components. One is called as method, another is called as data member. Here I write a public void main. I repeat again. What do you mean by that? Functions can be of four type. This is the function. What is the method is called? Function or method is same. What is the method name is called as main. A method can be of four types. It can be public, it can be private, it can be protected, or it can be default. A method is of four types. I am going to elaborate in the coming future. I am going to elaborate. Right? I will tell you about void, non-returning function at all. I will detailedly tell you. Just I want to write one simple program. Okay, this is the class name. Class should be enclosed within the pair of braces. You have a method called as what? Main. Fragment by fragment, part by part of your program I am going to explain. Right? Just I want to teach you the skeleton. I will explain in due course of time. Okay, here again this method has to be within the pair of braces. As I told you, the balancing has to be done. If there are two opening braces, there has to be two closing braces. Right? So this is the class, this is the method. What I am going to do it? I am going to calculate the 18% of the GST on a given amount. For example, I will give an example. What does it mean? It's an assignment statement. What do I assign it? I assign 2000 in a variable called as AMT. AMT is the shortest form of amount. AMT is the shortest form of amount. What is that integer? INT stands for integer. What do you mean by integer? A number without decimal point is called as an integer. I assign this. I repeat again, boys and girls. Some amount. I have a product which is of 2000 bucks that I am storing in AMT, which is of integer in nature. Right? Now, what do you mean by integer? I told you, as I told you in the previous classes. Integer is a number without decimal point. Now, what I do is, I calculate. This is why we use the computer. Please note. What the amount value is, whenever I call amount, automatically 2000 will be substituted. Who will substitute? This will be substituted by the computer. This calculation part, what you do it in mathematics class or what you do it in your calculator, you need not to do it. That is why we use the computer. What does it do? AMT. Computer will substitute the value of AMT. How much is that? 2000. It will multiply by 18 by 100. 18 by 100 means 18%. What is the 18% of 2000 is? Computer will calculate, which will be 360. It will calculate the value. What will be the amount? Will be? It will be 360 rupees. I am not bothered about what is the 360. How did you get, sir? Computer will calculate. Whatever the calculated value, that gets stored in GST. I repeat again, this is why we use this. What the amount is? 2000. 2000, you need not write this. Computer will substitute 2000 into 18 by 100. The simplification is done by your computer. whose answer gets stored in GST, which is float. What do you mean by float?